Few years ago, there was a Catholic priest that was posted in my community in Imo State. He was very popular for his stand against Igbo tradition. He assisted and encouraged a lot of families and individuals to do away and destroy all objects of worship related to Igbo traditional spirituality. Objects like this is all for, this is all. He assisted them. A day came, he went for a community liberation as they tagged it, and a crusade. And the community gathered. A lot of people brought out objects of worship in Igbo tradition for him to assist them and destroy it. One man who was very popular because of his skill and the kind of job he does came out with an offer that belonged to his family. He came out with this, the offer. It belonged to his entire family, not his personal offer. In the process, he brought it out for it to be destroyed. Then the Reverend Father asked him, are you the head of your family? And he answered no. The Reverend Father told him, but you are not the one that was supposed to be in custody of this offer. You are not in position to bring it out for destruction because it belonged to your family and not to you as an individual. If it should be destroyed, your family must agree that it should be destroyed in unity. And the elders in your family, being the diopera, must be present or must give an authorization or should be the one to bring it out or ask you to bring it out. If these conditions are not met, you're not in the best position to have it destroyed. But I will not spare the offer because you have brought it out already. If I ask you to take it back, people will go and tell the Catholic bishop, who I'm under, that I'm now encouraging people to keep back their offer. That is, I'm encouraging people to go back to Igbo traditional religion, which the church stands against. But the Reverend Father asked him that in one condition, you are going to be the one to burn this offer by yourself. I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to sprinkle the holy water, but you will be the one to light it up. This man went ahead, lit the offer. He burnt it. Something happened. After a few months, after a few months, something tragic happened to this man. He had a son who was like the breadwinner of the family. He was living outside the country, was living outside Nigeria. Few months after this incident of burning this offer, something happened. An accident happened where his son worked overseas. A machine had issues while he was working. The machine caught fire. Unfortunately, the boy was caught up in the fire. He burnt and he lost his life. Somebody would be asking, how is this related to his father burning the offer? Could it be that the spirit or whatever associated with that offer ended up going there to kill the son or to unalive the son? And somebody would ask, is it compulsory, is it by force for somebody to return this if the person met it in his or her family? Does it mean this is so dangerous that it shouldn't be kept, since it looked like with this story that destroying it becomes a problem or causes problem in the family? Because of our brothers and sisters who may not be good in comprehension of Igbo language, I will be missing Igbo language and the English in explaining this. A lot of things in the man name only really now because they have not been devoting their time or making devotions or making sacrifice to this oracle or this deity, that since then things has not been going well for them. That he has been in abroad, he has been working, he has nothing is coming out, he's hustling, his mess are making it big, but now come maybe that things are na check and what ogene owu no we eziokwu that name ihe no compulsory ni iwu ji no ten dọwọrọ fọ ngo da na nwa m tolite ni iwu ji no ga-ebu ofa ni iwu ji no ga-eme ihe mere. Is it compulsory that this is going to be inherited by my son or by my children or by my generation? Is it by force to return object of worship, object of operations like this, which is juju, as is widely called in English, and ogu n'ala Igbo, or iwu ji na nwa m ga-eburu ihe? The answer is no. It is not compulsory. How come something tragic starts happening or something bad seems to start happening in the family or happen against people residing in that family? First of all, start with the origin or how it was brought in the family in the first place. And whether or for fun or for child's play, was brought in there for a purpose by your ancestors. There was something it was meant to do. It is like getting an armed escort in your compound. You don't just go and hire an armed escort for fun. It's either it's there to protect you or protect the family against a threat. That happens to be the reason, or usually the reason why all those things say Jibuta. And when I'm doing a better nation, ya wonike, Monhada thought had a mamu. Ya won only Kagana Afa, Mbebu Gachuku. chọpụtara that n'aka ndị iro nọ na enwere ndị na-egbu ha na enwere ndị na-eke ha ọgwụ ajụwa sị, how are you going to protect this family? In the spiritual realm, I na ga-enye ha escort and armed security. In the supernatural world, ya wa arụsị, a deity that will be there to protect them against the attack from their enemies. Your ancestors ekwute n'ihi ya ga-ebute arụsị and them na jun, because there is an attack on ọgwụ agwụrụ against your family, that now this particular deity will stand to be waging war against it, protecting you against it. Now, here again, you have every right at any point in time to say you don't want that deity. But the thing is this deity was on its own when your ancestors went there to get it. Now, Igbo, you wage it is not by force. Narushe gano. Ndi Igbo say that Narushe pawaji ke bali ka bola ye bo shiribia. Eji gwa ke say that ni kenga na de adidiri eje nyoko. On ndị na ihe ndị wisdom gwara gị ihe niile ndị a. So ga Narushe rawashi na gwa osije jire to ya. That is agwa osije ka avoid the totems. Even though it's a spirit, no nwere totems ihe nledo anya ihe mbido aka. That is the area. Ị ga-aghọta na ihe na-eme na-ejeri ụfọdụ n'ime mbọmbọ na ha ọwụ that na most times ọ nọpụta ọ na-gagagaga kpọkọ ndị chọọchị kpọkọ ndị ekpere ha amamata na compound ụnụ ọnụ jide ihe eji bụ mata arịsha elotechikwe na asara sharp ọnụ jide in the traditional way jiri bata na ọtechịrị ọnwa ya ka esi akpọla ya gị if you pay a woman's bride price and ya na ike ịla agwụla gị ị ga-agakwaga nna ihe ụgwọ isi gị ị ga-abịa gị pụta were ọgụ na mgba kpọrọ ndị ihe na-agagharị na onye iberibe na-agba egwu ejiri aha nne ego nga akparịga nne ya gị garịzi ụfọdụ famili na-eme ha gbakọta ihe ndị a ha bata ya wa arịsị ndị nọ na gara aga bute ha nwere ihe ndị mere enwere ebele anyị gara arịsha ha ayọm ya abịa enweda arịsha ga nakọta arịsha dị dalezi ịpụta ebe na famili gị bịa nega like that o eme onye eme nchọchị na-ekwe na nwere onye ọ dị poses nje agbakpere n'ime ụrachi ọ na n'ime nna achị ọchị is not true. Ịmụ ihe ga-aya arịsị tupu ya bịa ngaga ịmụ ihe a ga-egburu ime ihe a ka ga na-alụ nwaanyị a na-asụkwara ihe to entice the spirit to come and function, just like if you go to state CID to get an escort or you go to Tiger Base wherever unit to get police, you must pay some certain amount, you must fill some certain form before they will give you that security. That's how it happens in the traditional way. Ị ga-azụ ebe ị ga-azụ mgbe ụfọdụ a ga-azụ ehi iji dọta arụsha yọọ ya si bata bịa ihe n'aka solve a problem. Now amụzie ego as an upcoming gị bata na iji ahụ okay, you're not longer interested. What you ought to do is not to go and call onye na-enwe jishin ọdụ bịa ji abụrụ ihe ahụ chụpụ ya. This is just like you waking up in the morning, the security, the escort your father kept in your compound, you wake up in the morning, you started fighting them, hitting them, throwing them, pouring them fuel, trying to bomb them, trying to attack them without asking why were they there in the first place. What do you think that will happen? They will leave the compound for you. And the moment they leave that compound for you, the criminal who has been targeting to come to your compound, the armed robber who has been planning to attack you, knowing fully well that your security is gone, will launch the attack again. Or if there has been an attack set up already, automated to attack you once there is porosity, the attack will happen immediately and strike you. And when that criminal comes and attack you the next night or after like 2 weeks or 1 week, what you now start feeling is that, since I pursued this, my security man, he now came back to attack me. He now came back to steal from me. No, you chased your security away. Armed robber saw the porosity in your compound and decided to come in. That's what happens in Arusha. Attack. What happens is that in Arusha, that Yawaroshi will automatically decide to leave you. And give him the only honor Chirania. Macron only honor Chirania, more than honor Chirania. Yes, no one ship Matraca on we can again who can and you have your push on again immediately each parasha. And then when he channel again when he on Gaho will die by fire, and I was both Diro get a piano. Go up in a battle Bokunishi. Yendiro Gumri because we didn't have some Warsha. You know, Kumika, yet for the Fanante. What there? I want to bend a moche. No man and them. Oh, Jack, I'm some ben in there. Oh, my grandfather. Oh, I found Doji cash like this. Man, one day my uncle. Yeah, my one pay a I'm not interested. I'm not interested in holding them. Don't pass it down to me. Did my grandfather burn that off? No, he didn't. My uncle told me that one day he came back, he didn't see that off again. My grandfather has returned it in the way it came, in the traditional way. That is what you're supposed to ask. You cannot Aruship matranejun for protection for some certain things. Give to to human you learn on one. Give one day, but you give attack. No, they never attack. Some of you guys say that after all, can study and let me remind you, in 2 Kings, you go to 2 Kings chapter 2. Give Ratna down here, Elisha. Because Ratna, 42 children insulted him and called him a bad man. He used the power of God, the God, your God, and laid the curse on them, and instantly he unalived 42 children, killed them instantly. You know, the Bible, you've not even called God a wicked man. He's still your loving God. You've not called Elisha any bad name. He's still your prophet, the prophet of God. In 2 Samuel chapter 6, a man called Uzziah tried to catch the Ark of the Covenant while it was trying to fall down. God killed him because of it. He died. Today, you're not calling God, that's your Bible God. You're not calling it evil. You're not blaming God for that one. No. He's still a wonderful God. The Bible is still a holy Bible. Whatever that happened there is the act of God. It's awesome, it's wonderful. When I'm here, I'm yes, so good. Maybe she will maybe she no. Ya na arisha agwala gị ike ga-ekpọ ndị ọdịnala sị na iche ibula arisha. enwere otu dibịa n'ebe ka enwere mgbe bụrụ ọrachi bụrụ ngani chịkọta na ha ba klash ya ihe chịkọta ahụ were ihe omenala ga-ebelacha ha ebe ha chiri bịa simple, you don't need to burn anything. Onye nchere bịa hintụrụ taa ka ọ bịa ka ọ bịa ka gị na ọnwụ na ọwụ ọfọ na ụgbọrọ ọkụ na-eme gị no ọ bụ na dịka emebiela ihe o jiri dị ebube ndị ire wụrụ kwụgbanye n'isi ihe na-eme ụfọdụ n'ime ụlọ ọfọ ahụ na-eche echi ụlọ ọfọ ahụ na-eme na onye iro mmụọ na ọgwụ ihe protect ọ na-aga nzata ọgwụ ọ na-emebieli ya onye iro kụzie gị ọgwụ ya apịa gozigbo ozigbo onye iro kechie gị gị were onye kechiri ekechi arụsị ahụ na-eche ọ na-eji arụsị ahụ na-echere n'ọmụmụ ọ na-ewerele mgbarị chịpụ ya ndị iregidezi ọnụ na-apụ ọ na-akwụ. That is what happens. That is does not disprove the fact that na mgbe ụfọdụ na nwere arụsị ndị ị ga-akparị na ha mebi na ha gị retaliate they will retaliate some will retaliate. O nwere arụsị ndị gwụ na ogwugwe ọkacha sịgara na ọ egbu mmadụ na awụ igbo mmadụ na ga kama na ọ na-aga elele ya egwu nye ọga anya. O nwere ndị gwara na ha na family ha na generation has been in good terms. He has been working endlessly tirelessly. Ihe pụtazie otu ụkọtụ instead of it to say okay we are done, this contract is over. Ihe pụtazie buru ọfụ ya ma ọkụ buru ihe niile kparịa ya kpụrụ ụmụaji ọ na-aka aka die by fire ewu deti godo arịsị nwere eke ọda ahụ ụzọ da when he has been protecting your family, guiding your family for centuries. Arịsị ahụ ike tọn lele nwatakịrị na-akparị m ihe ya tọn bụ gashi ihe wee chiele gị ike ya bụ gashi sị gị na ebe ọ na mbọ niile ọ bụla na-eji unu chie nna nna gị chie nna nna mụtara nna gị chego ọnụ chieji unu ji ọ na-emekwatarị ndị problem na-abịakwụ ha ebie that na the end of the day you only for you to wake up one morning bido bụ ya sị n'ihu kparị wee ya bụ ọgọ ọnụ the thing will affect you. Ya ebido nye mega affect o mega affect na ọ nwere esi ya pụọ no ọsọ igburu ya pụọ in a respectful way otu ahụ ndị nọ n'uche elu mata energy and ịchọta ahụ che na ya lawanya this marriage is over, this union is over. That will be all. There will be no attack, there will be no repercussion, there will be nothing that will happen to you as a consequence for letting that deity go. Onye nchọrọ water time that in Igbo tradition all these are not compulsory, that it must be returned or it must be passed down to the next generation or to the children that are going to follow us after we must have gone. They can decide one put us in here n'ogide bia ya bụ dibia bụ ndị ọdịnala gwa sị na ihe n'ogide mmiri nọ na ya ga-eshi ewurie na ha bịa wurie peaceful ndị ọbụla na-abịa ngwa atọ asị ngwetụ anyị n'oge elu onye n'ike na ọwụ ogo ka eji amali ikpe ewurie ememe na omecha ya ebola ya otu eshi ewele ọ tụrụkwa n'ọdụ n'oge isi nkwọta ka m ike gwa ebe nna asị m ka rụtụrụ na ihe aka ka ọ hapụ ịnwụ ụfọdụ n'ime ụnụ ga-eme mistake enweghị ọnụ ụnụ nọ ndị nọ na amadọji amadọla gị were ọkụ ma ige and ụfọdụ ihe rọte nwere ike wa ọgwụ gị ewurie nwere ọkụ mala gị enwere ihe ndị ejiri m ọgwụ ahụ ụdị ihe ndị awụda amasị enwere ihe ndị nọ n'ime some of them are toxic in nature when you burn them, because elements combine together to form a compound, a spiritual compound, to form a metaphysical force. When you start burning them, some things start reacting, because how come you do some things, it will start burning. When you are burning them, you inhale the smoke. Yeah, also like a problem. You burn it, and all of you that inhale the smoke there will start having issues, because you have inhaled something that you are not supposed to inhale while it is burning. That's why Gejo and when yana one man need the eburia gato yana mmiri when ndị ga-awụ na eburia gato ya na ajọ ọhịa simple, and that will be all. And when you shot up at na go when you shot up na so na ihe ngo ha m n'olu na enwere ike na-ekwu ike arịkọwa aka akụrụ ogologo mana ya nwere ihe na-ego nsogbu gị so na ọgwụ ụfọdụ na agaghị ọgwụ nke ha gị leru anya mana akwakpọ n'uchere gana ya and mgbe ọzọ enwe ihe hụrụ ngọ ụnụ ị na-edote gị anya ihe onye ma ihe na-amaghị gị so ka amadị m ya ya ose ihe na gị tụwe ya n'ogo si ya ị hụrụ ihe na ọfọnụ achọdụ ngo ma ọghọm ma uru ma ihe nrite whatever that is in you, I don't want it. Simple. Gị tụwe ya n'ogo inwe ike gị akpọ nna gị ọchị ma ọ ga-akpọ otu okenye n'ebe ọ si biko nara ya gabịa wuri ya bịa wuri ya na ịchọdụ ya ịchọdụ uri ya ịchọdụ ọghọm ya. As simple as that. Don't go and burn it. Na-ekele mụcha gaban ụmụ ụfọdụ n'ime ọnụ ọnụchara ha ọhụrụ ya na-atọ ọnụ ukwu na-atọ ọnụ bịrịbịrị ka achawo ede ahụ egoro otu nganata ego ha ka ihe niile wụ ọhụrụ ya na-agbụgharị epeke ime gị nnọọ megị nnọọ kọla aga n'aka na tipa baja gị na ihe eme enwe ndị ga-eme ivu mgbe ha gara n'obodo na-asọ igbo eke ha sị ga-enwe ihe mege na ọdụ zam superstitious belief ha gbuo ya mgbe egbubiri adị mgbe na-echewu gị so Reverend Father na-aga aga emebichi ihe Reverend Father enwetakwa nwa ọsị ya mara chịkọ ya ọmụmụ Reverend Father enwetakwa aka ọnụ ọrụ ma ọnọdụ ọnụ padiji gatara ya ego ka e nwere ike there is nothing to tamper with kege ihe ga-eme gị rịkwa ahụrụ ihe ndị iro ga-eme gị rịkwa ahụrụ bifo ngo kesi na ngwere mma mmiri ya ka ngwere ọgada aka oke ihe maazị jinalị abịadị m ga-ekwu ya na ọmakachi ihe maka nwa ọka ịtọ alụ ịhụ na obodo gara n'ihu ịhụ na ihe mejiri ọma ụbọchị mana ọnụ mma taa wa ahịa nkwụ asị m nkwakwa ụdịla aka ma ya pụta ihe ọma ọnụ n'ụlọ nọ n'ama omenala Igbo na asụsụ Igbo dị mma n'obi na mba niile nwere ka ha jide ebe asụ Igbo Okechukwu nyere ya gịda hapụ esewa oyibo a ga-asụkwa oyibo mana a ga-asụkwa ya wa asụsụ Igbo na Chineke nyere anyị ya dada iberibe asị m ebe ọbụla nọ na-agba mbọ gị nwe onye Igbo asị m ya gajiele gị gị gọwa ọfọ gọwa mmụọ ya gajiele gị mana ndị ọka sị na ha da-agụ mmụọ mana ajọ ha onye wu Chukwu ha sịgara Chukwu wu mmụọ ịhụra na onye na-asị na ọ da-agụ mmụọ ya edeme iche ka mkpi na-eti Holy Ghost fire up and down ya nwụzi esi ya nọ na-agụ mmụọ ya sị na onye ahụ onye eke ekwensu ya na onwe ya onye eke Chukwu chefuzie na ọtọ nọ n'aha m Chukwu na onye na-azabla Chukwu na onye tupu ndị ọcha abụrụ ụka abịa na enwere obodo a na-akpọba arụ Chukwu na-azawụla tupu ndị ụka eburu ụka bịa na amara bụ ihe Chukwu ma ụka abịa na ọwụ na nke a wọta Chukwu shiri ya asụsụ Igbo ya ọdịnala Igbo taa ji bekwu ya na-eji ebeke ya na-apịrị apụ mba asị m ụbọchị ọma nọ mbọ ọnọkọmọ na-akọta ọnọkọta ọ na-nwere akụrụ ụlọ amara kpatara ọ na-ga-elo na ndụ ọgada wụ n'ozu asị m ka onye na-eme ya gajieli ya nwa mgbe emegbule nwa mmadụ nwa ma na-emegbule nwa mmụọ asị m ka onye na-ebeke ya kwụwa aka ya ọtọ ụbọchị ọma n'ọnụ mma